Rain covers. So a rain cover for your backpack is an essential piece of gear, but not all rain covers are created equal. And I've got 3 rain covers here, and I'm going to test them for waterproofness. This one is from Peak Design. This one is from K&F Concept. And this is from a Tenba bag I actually used on a trip recently. And one of these rain covers didn't perform very well. So I'm going to test all 3 rain covers with a little bit of water. And we'll see if any of them are waterproof. We'll start out with the Peak Design one. And I suggest you do this with all your rain covers because, if you're going to go out on a trip and your expensive gear gets soaked because the rain cover isn't performing very well, then you're going to be mad. Okay, so this Peak Design rain cover, I've been using it for quite a while. And actually, I've taken it out in the rain many times. So let's see how it performs. So I'm going to put some water in the center and see if it see what happens to the other side of it. Okay, it's going to be a little bit tricky here. So pour a little bit of water on it. Look at that. The water is just pooling in the center of the rain cover. See, it's just pooling right in the center. It's like not going through. I have my hand on the other side. It feels totally dry. Actually, I have used this Peak Design rain cover for quite a long time in the rain. I think I've taken it out at least 10 times in fairly heavy rains, and it's protected my bag completely. Let's look at the other side. I have the water there. Yeah, the water is supposed to be coming out of that side. See, I'm squishing it. The water, I can feel the water there, and the water is not coming through this rain cover. So that's a good rain cover, you see. And one way to tell, see, I'm just going to shake the water out now. One way to tell whether a rain cover is a good rain cover is that you look closely at it. One side is going to be like, well, it's going to look like something, but the other side, this inside part, should look like it's pretty sealed. It's like somehow has a very shiny surface. Okay, the Peak Design rain cover passes the test. It's a good rain cover. Now, I haven't used this rain cover before. It's the K&F Concept rain cover. It came with a backpack that I'm still kind of testing. It's kind of overdue, but I'm going to test this rain cover. Just looking at it, I can see that the surface of this rain cover looks kind of shiny, so I have some hopes for it. So what I'm going to do again, same test, pour the water on the K&F Concept rain cover. Okay, the water is on the K&F Concept rain cover. I don't want to spill the water because it's also my drinking water. And I'm going to move it around a little bit. See what happens. I'm going to pay extra attention to this one because I haven't used it yet. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to bunch it up. There's the water. It's inside the K&F Concept rain cover right now. I can see it. I'm squeezing it. Oh, a little bit of water is coming through. Yeah. A little bit of water is coming through this rain cover. Not too much, but yeah. So this rain cover is kind of not doing so well. It looks like a good rain cover. Maybe I squeeze this one a little bit harder than the Peak Design one. So I'm going to go back to the Peak Design one and squeeze it again. I want to do the same test for all rain covers. I'm going to pour more water in here. Okay. Maybe a little more just to really do the test well. I'm not going to have any drinking water. I'm going to be stuck out here and suffer from dehydration. Okay, there it is. There's the water. Let's squeeze it. Yep. Right now I'm squeezing pretty hard the Peak Design rain cover, and not one drop is coming through. So you see, not all rain covers are created equal. The K&F Concept rain cover isn't so bad, but it did leak a little bit. And I can see that although the droplets are beating on one side, it definitely leaked through. There's a little bit of holes. If I examine the other side of the rain covers, I can kind of see that the Peak Design one, you can't really see the holes on this one, but you can see the holes on this one. So if you're going to buy a backpack and it comes with a rain cover, really examine it because, well, the other side of this rain cover, it's a little bit porous. Anyway, this is the last rain cover. Now, I took this rain cover with me into one of my recent trips, okay? So this rain cover is a 10-bar rain cover, and I used it with the 10-bar bag. And, well, we'll see how it performs. It's a little bit dirty because I kind of got some mud on it. But anyway, let's pour some water into it. Again, you better test your rain cover before you go out into the jungle, because once it starts raining torrentially, you don't want to be stuck with a cheap, useless rain cover that barely protects your backpack. I'm gonna try and make it a little bit tricky, but okay. I'm pouring water into the 10-bar rain cover. Okay, poured a little water into it. Let's see what happens on the other side. Okay. Okay, there's the 10-bar rain cover. I'm gonna give it a little squeeze. Oh, look, a droplet's coming out already. Yeah, look at that. It's like, oh, the water is leaking out of this thing like crazy. Like I gave it a slight squeeze and already the water, I don't know if you can see it, but the water is like covering the surface of this thing. It's like totally leaking through. Okay guys, I'm gonna tell you something. Big mistake. I took this 10-bar rain cover out into one of my last trips into the Brazilian Atlantic forest, and it started raining not very hard. And literally within 5-10 minutes, this rain cover pretty much soaked through. It does slightly protect against water, but it pretty much soaked through. The water came through it right away. And if you look at it, you can see both sides of the rain cover are like, the inner side of the rain cover is pretty much like the outer side. There's basically like not really any waterproofing on it. It's just basically a piece of porous plastic. So this is the difference between a cheap rain cover and a good rain cover. The Peak Design rain cover works. It kind of protects my bag. It's got a real waterproof inside. This 10-bar rain cover is just basically a uniform piece of plastic, very porous, very useless. It offers minor protection against a few drops of water, and then it will just totally let the water in. And you can see, well, maybe you can't see on video, but after just a little bit of time, like you can see like the whole inside of the cover is just all wet. Totally useless rain cover. So honestly, the rain cover that comes with your bag could be good, but it could be really bad. And I think this 10-bar bag, it's not a bad backpack, but it was a cheaper bag. And yeah, it came with this substandard rain cover. So bottom line is, if you're going into an environment where rain is very likely and you're carrying a lot of gear with you, you want to make sure your rain cover is actually going to hold up. And you should test it before you go on such a trip. And if it doesn't perform, especially like this 10-bar rain cover, get another rain cover, an off-brand rain cover, something better, or buy a bag that has some reputation or something that's been previously tested, because it really does make a difference. So I hope you enjoyed this video on testing rain covers, and I'll see you again next time.